Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here at Cushion Pushin', it's showtime! Thanos Kane gonna lead them down into 1 and 2 with Eastern Jakowski running second. Driver in that third spot at the moment is Chris McLucas. And man, what a gaggle of cars fighting for position. There's Zach Newland in his series debut. He qualified through the B main. And that number 11. There you see Easton Jakowski and Chris McLucas. And there you have Diecast Racing. There's Caleb Newland, Luke Corey, JB the PA Motorsports fan. There was G Money. And there is Thanos Kane, who is your leader. And that number 20. Number 20 out front, but not by too much. As running in that second spot, the number 6 of T. George. It's TKR, I think it is. TKR George, I think his name is. And Chris McLucas running in the third spot. TWR George, that's his name. Now he's going to take the lead from Thanos Kane. Takes the spot back and is going to lead the lap. It's for the number 6. Thanos going to fall back to the second spot. Now he's getting gained on by Chris McLucas in the 33. McLucas has a run on Thanos Kane. Ripping the top side. Going to make it around the number 20. No, he's not. Still behind him. He's going to have a run. Will he take the spot? No, he will not. Oh, and there he has a run. He's going to take the spot. No, he won't. Still a good battle, though, with Zach Newland. And there was your leader. Just multiple battles. There's Luke Corey and Caleb Newland battling. There's JB the PA Motorsports fan battling with Zach Newland. There's G Money, and there is your leader. Oh, Zach Newland crashes! Oh, Easton Jakowski is out of this race. Newland got lapped by your leader, and Chris McLucas, he's inside of the wall, but he's moved up to the second spot. Halfway through this one with Chris McLucas closing in on TWR George. He's going to lap JB the PA Motorsports fan, and look at Chris McLucas. That is wild. It's glitching so hard he is outside of the track. While he's in the bleachers off the corners. That is something I have not seen before. There was Easton Jakowski, who's out of this race. And there was Zach Newland. There was Thanos Kane. And Thanos Kane's about to get passed by Caleb Newland. Caleb Newland makes the pass on lap car of JB the PA Motorsports fan. But he does not make the pass on Thanos Kane. TWR George continues to lead. Quite a large lead he has there in that number 6. It's Chris McLucas still in that second spot. Cannot find any speed off that high side. And Eastern Jakowski, you see his car sitting there. He is done. There's Sprint Car Production. And there is Zach Newland, who got by Sprint Car Production. He is running for position. He's trying to catch up to G Money, I believe, who is the next car he has to pass. You see some flyby shots of drivers towards the back of the field. There's Zach Newland once again. There's Caleb Newland, his son. There's Luke Corey. There was Caleb Newland. And there's Riley Emig. And TWR George, your leader. George doing quite well in that number 6. He'll come around. TWR George going to win at Cushion Pushin'. And Chris McLucas will end up second. Third was Thanos Kane. Fourth was Caleb Newland. Fifth was Diecast Racing. Sixth, Luke Corey. Seventh, Sprint Car Vlogs. And there's still some battling going on back through that part of the pack. In fact, I think Sprint Car Vlogs is still racing. We'll cut over to another set of cars as TWR George, his race is over. We see Zach Newland battling with someone right now. They still have a few laps left. Makes the pass. Sorry if I confused anyone with commentating during that race, but I didn't even know what was going on. Anyway, here are your finishing results presented by Chris Craft Racing Network. TWR George picking up the win. Second, Chris McLucas. Third, Thanos Kane. Fourth, Caleb Newland. Fifth, Diecast Racing.